Hello happy YouTubers, Marcelina here with you, showing you another exciting episode of propagation. How to propagate an ornamental shrubs by stem cuttings. I just came home from my garden expedition and I came across with this beautiful burgundy foliage that I have no idea or no clue what plant is this. So if you guys identify these shrubs, write your comments below. I keep the cuttings right away in water to prevent water loss. So I'm going to root these cuttings in two different propagators. So I will be using Fagpanics and mini greenhouse. So if I fail rooting the cuttings in the mini greenhouse, at least I have the Fagpanics to help me root these cuttings. So let's go ahead and propagate this plant and see what will happen. Alright, so since this cutting is softwood, so I would not be able to do node to node rooting technique. So I will use the Clonix gel to aid my rooting. And I'm going to remove the leaves. Make sure that you spray your pruner. And I will cut close to the node. And I will place this here back in water. This is a short cutting. And hopefully I can root this. Okay. Now I'm going to coat with Clonix. And set this for a few seconds. So as I'm going to place this in this big monster fog machine. Now I'm going to label the cuttings with the date. So I write unknown because I'm not sure what plant is this with the date. So I'm going to check this in a week and see if it starts callousing. Now let's go ahead and root our cuttings in the mini greenhouse. So I'm going to mix this in my citrus. This one is my calamandin and roses. So I'm going to place this here. And write my tag, which is unknown. And I'm going to cover with the lid. Okay, it's covered. Hopefully this cutting will root. So this is going to create moisture here. And I did not close the vent because I don't want too much build up moisture. And this is also helping me because sometimes I forgot. So we still get up moisture here inside, but not as much. So when we transfer the cutting, then our cuttings would not go into transplant shop. So I'm going to show you guys my other cutting that I took during my journey. So if I go out and see beautiful plants that I don't know, so I snip it. So this one here, I snipped this one 2 weeks ago, but I don't know what plant is this. See that? It's almost like the peppermint because of the leaves. But once this one here is established, I'm going to identify it and I will share with you guys. But if you know what type of flower is this, it's a beautiful. Look at that, it's beautiful. I should remove this flower because it prevents from producing root, but I just love it, so I just keep it. And who cares, right? Oh my gosh, look at that, it's beautiful. I just love cultivating flowers, especially this. Look at this bougainvillea. I felt like I'm still living in the Philippines. We grow a lot of bougainvilleas in the Philippines. And as you can see, look at this, it's blooming like crazy, aren't you? Look at how beautiful you are. So I fertilized this bougainvillea with 20-20-20, water soluble, and I added Epsom, 1 tablespoon of Epsom salt, and also 1 teaspoon of hydrogen peroxide mixed in the solution. Hydrogen peroxide is helping the root systems to take up extra oxygen, and then the magnesium sulfate also helping the plant to produce buds, new buds, and produce more flowers. So look at that, it's so beautiful. I also grow plumeria. So this is my plumeria, guys. I'm going to show it to you. Look at my plumeria, it's grown from seeds. Look at that. This is also, we call it in the Philippines, kalachuchi. So it's a beautiful ornamental perennial plant. We use the flower to for garland, like if you have a graduation. So this is beautiful. They have different colors of the flower. So this is for today, guys. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe, join the family, and also don't forget to ring the bell so to be notified about next future videos. Thank you for watching. This is Marcelina at CashewGames.com. See you next time.
Gotta work on myself, 'cause I'm falling apart. Please wake me up, 'cause I'm slipping. Can't fight this feeling off no more. But I'm not going to give up and fall. Rise above the door, meet all my challenges and search for my strength. I defeat them all, I'm never ever gonna hide no more. I come to love myself again, yeah. For all the things I didn't know, the pain, the hurt, I let it go. Start to believe in myself and life will be sweet again, so sweet again.